Have problems choosing the race you wish to use in Blox Fruits? Well, in this video I'll break down every race and show you how to get them, how to upgrade them, and which is the best suitable for you. Right now we have 7 races in Blox Fruits. Human can gain damage buffs and speed boosts upon upgrading. Rabbit focuses on speed and agility, make it ideal for PvP and dodging attacks. Shark removes water damage and grants higher defensive stats. Angel grants mobility boost with aerial advantages and faster travel. Ghoul has lifesteal abilities, making it ideal for sustained battles. Cyborg grants energy regeneration and defensive shields. And the newest Draco Race grants fire-based attacks and increased attack damage. How to obtain them? So, common races like Human, Rabbit, Shark and Angel you can get when you first start playing Blox Fruits. Your race will be randomly assigned. You can reroll them later at Tort NPC for 3000 fragments, or buy a race reroll from the shop for 90 Robux. Races like Ghoul, Cyborg and Draco can be obtained only by completing quests. Later, you can get them back anytime for free. Every single race you can evolve to the 4th version, and it's important to do because first versions are weak and useless. Before evolving our races to the next version, we need to obtain quest races, Ghoul and Cyborg, and then we'll evolve every race. The Draco race is evolving differently, so we'll speak about it later. To get the Ghoul race, you give 100 ectoplasm and a Hellfire Torch to Experimic NPC, located in the kitchen of the cursed ship. Ectoplasm you can get from NPCs in the ship, and a Hellfire Torch randomly drops from the cursed captain, which spawns every 1 out of 3 nights. But don't think about it, just go to the cursed ship and server hop until you see the Hell's Bar. Obtaining is easy as you see, but the race itself is quite good. Obtaining Cyborg is much harder. But before that, I remind you where you can get cheap Roblox gift cards and games at the sponsor of this video, eniba.com. It's a marketplace where you can find over 20,000 digital products, like games for PC, Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo. They also sell gift cards for Roblox, Netflix and Xbox Game Pass at lower prices. Eniba is a great place to get cheap games and you don't have to worry about safety, because they've got a great Trustpilot score. If you ever have questions, their 24/7 live support is there to help. As a treat for you, use the promo code /Roblox to get 10% off games, DLC, subscriptions and gift cards. Don't miss their sale, where you can get up to 15% cashback. Links in the description. Visit Eniba today and save big. First, you have to get the Feast of Darkness. You have 2 ways to do that. In the second sea, every 4 hours it can be found in a random chest. The second way is to farm sea beasts, but keep in mind that the drop chance is super low. After that, head to the hot and cold location inside the building where order raid starts and press the raid green button to insert this Feast of Darkness. Once you did that, you have to start the order raid to drop from him the core brain. You can do it by yourself or join with others. To start the raid, head to the small castle. On the roof will be the secret place where Arithmetic is chilling. You need to buy a microchip from him for 1000 fragments, and then start the raid doing the same thing like you did with the Feast of Darkness. But keep in mind that the drop chance of that brain is just 5%, so you probably need a few times. Once you've got the core, place it again at the same place and a secret hideout will open. Go there and you can buy it for 2500 fragments. Okay, we're ready. Let's break down what the first version of each race does. Human has no buffs. Shark, decreased damage taken from the water and increased swimming speed. Angel, jump height is slightly increased. Rabbit, increased speed by 1.5 times. Ghoul, increased health regeneration and 30% faster running at night. And Cyborg has no buffs. If you want to evolve your race to the second version, you have to be level 850 to begin the quest. It works for every race except for Draco. The Coliseum quest is a special quest given by Bartillo in the second sea, crucial for unlocking both the third sea and race V2. Completing this quest grants access to additional abilities and powerful upgrades. So, how to complete it? Follow those steps. Talk to Bartillo at the cafe buffet to start the quest. Defeat 50 Swan Pirates near the quest giver in the Kingdom of Rose. Defeat Jeremy, located on the mountain near the Swan Pirates, and rescue the gladiators under the Coliseum by solving the puzzle with the runes. Go to the Swan's Mansion to find the right order of runes. You can type it in the chat as a reminder. Then go to the Coliseum and provide the code under the bridge. Once all symbols are pressed in order, the gladiators will be free. You'll unlock the Third Sea and the Alchemist quest, which you need exactly for your race evolving. The Alchemist is an NPC located in the green zone, near the Marine quest giver. To evolve your race to V2, follow these steps. Talk to the Alchemist, who will give you the flower quest. Find 3 flowers. Blue flower spawns at night, red flower spawns during the day, and yellow flower drops from defeated NPCs. Here are some tips and location which help you to find flowers faster. Yellow flower drops faster when fighting Swan Pirates. Blue flowers won't spawn if Darkbeard is summoned. The red flower stays until server resets, making it easier to find. And do not leave or reset because you can lose flowers. And of course locations, my little fellas, to find them faster. Red flower you'll find here, near the bridge, near the Swan's Mansion, 2 spots at the green zone, here and here, and on this giant thing near the factory. Blue flower will be inside the lonely cave at the secret floor on top. Squish your head through this hole to find it. 2 can be found at the graveyard, here and here, on a remote island near the tree, or in the center of this island. Once you've got the item, go to Alchemist again, give him flowers, and pay 500k, and you will get the second version of your race. What abilities do we got in the second version? Human. Increased speed, flash step range is doubled and lower cooldown to 10 seconds, extra dodge and faster dodge regen, longer dash, slightly increased melee speed. Shark. Increased swimming speed, water damage is completely removed. Angel. Additional jump, jump consumes 20% less energy, the first jump is higher than others. Rabbit. Doubles movement speed, dash is longer and dash energy consuming is lower by 2 times. Ghoul. Life leech with melee, 25% from players and 5% from NPCs. Cyborg. 10% defense against sword, melee and guns, and 15% damage converts to energy. That was tough, but believe me, that's only the beginning. So it's time to get the third version. What should we do? Now in the second sea we have to visit Arrow. You'll find the entrance to him behind the sunflower field. Push your head against the wall and you will find it. But to be able to speak him, you have to unlock the V3 quest first. To do that, you have to reach level 1000. Next, go to the Swan's Mansion and give a physical fruit worth 1 million or more to Trevor and unlock the Swan's domain. Go there, kill him, and you're ready. Next, get back to Arrow and pay him 2 million. And now you can start the V3 quest. The quest will be different for each race, so here's what to expect. Human. Kill the first 3 bosses in the second sea. Diamond, which you'll find right here. Jeremy stands here, and Fajita is chilling in the green zone. Rabbit. Collect 30 chests. If you have problems with that, check my video with all chest locations. Shark. Kill a naturally spawned sea beast. Angel. Kill another player with their angel race. Ghoul. Kill 5 players in the same server in the second sea. The player can kill the same person multiple times. Bounty or honor isn't required. Cyborg. Give any physical fruit to Arrow. It doesn't take it, so don't worry. And that's all. You've got a V3 race now. Let's see what has been changed. Human. Unlocks Last Resort ability. Less health, more damage increase, up to 60%. Shark. Unlocks Water Body ability. Reduce damage taken by players and NPCs by about 70%. Angel. Unlocks Heavenly Blood ability. Increase defense by 15%, heals 14% of the player maximum health, along with natural regeneration and increased energy regeneration. Rabbit. Unlocks Agility ability. The speed becomes 4 times faster, dashes are longer with the reduced cooldown. Ghoul. Unlocks Heightened Senses ability. Buffs overall damage by 5%, speed by 20%, and defense by 15%. Reduces move cooldown to 40%, including M1s with increased speed. Cyborg. Unlocks Energy Core ability. Boosts defense by 30%, creating AoE lightning which deals damage to nearby enemies with Breaking Instinct. As you see, now races are much stronger, but that's not yet. Now the last 4th race awaits, so we're going to the third sea. The first version is the hardest one. Prepare yourself for a huge grinding. Before you can even think about starting your trial, you need to meet these requirements. You must complete the Sealed King quest and you'll need a mirror fractal which you can get from King. Let's start from the quest. Go to the castle on the sea. Behind it will be a tomb or something like that. Speak to it. Next you have to defeat Ripindra. To summon him you have to get a God's Chalice and have 3 aura colors: Snow White, Pure Red and Winter Sky. If you don't have it, ask your friends with that or people in our Discord. The Chalice can drop from Elite Pirates. Get a quest from Elite Hunter in the castle on the sea. He will tell you where to find the pirate. Find him and kill him. And you have to repeat it again and again until you've got the Chalice. Once you've got it, head back to the castle, press 3 buttons with aura color equipped and put the Chalice inside the Ripindra castle and you will summon him. If you already did it before, you don't need to spawn him again. Next, head back to the tomb. If it tells you to go to the Great Tree, go there, on the top to be exact. There you'll find an NPC which teleports you to the Temple of Time. Inside the temple will be a handle which opens the gate to trials, but it won't work for you because you have to find the blue gear first. But before the blue gear, you have to get the mirror fractal in order to obtain the gear. Yeah, crazy. Okay, speak to the NPC inside the temple and teleport back to the tomb to speak with it again, in order to start obtaining the blue gear. To get the mirror fractal, go to the Chocolate Island and get 10 conjured cocoa from the NPC there. Next, find the God's Chalice again. With those things, come back to the Chocolate Island again and speak to the Sweet Crafter to craft the Sweet Chalice. Next, go to the Peanut Island or whatever it's called, speak to Drip Mama and kill 500 NPC on that island. Once you did that, gather a team because you will summon the King now. He's so strong, so ask some people in our Discord. When you'll be ready, head to the backside of Drip Mama and enter the portal. Defeat the king and at the end you'll get a mirror. Now we have to go to the Sea Danger level 6 and try to spawn the Mirage Island at night. It's better to get a fast bow than a team. Once you've spawned it, go to the tallest point of the island, stare at the moon and press your race ability and wait until your mirror will resonate. And after that you can start looking for the blue gear on the island. Make it fast, otherwise you'll need to repeat it again. With this gear, head back to the Temple of Time, use the handle and open the gate to trials. Now you're ready to get the last version of your race. To do that, you need to gather other 3 players and wait for the full moon. When it starts, find the gate representing your race. The other 3 players should do it too, and all of you have to use your race ability simultaneously. Then the trial starts. It's different for each race. Human, defeat the randomly spawned boss in under a minute. Shark, defeat the sea beast in 1 minute. Rabbit, find the exit of the maze in 1 minute. Angel, you must finish the parkour in under 1 minute. Ghoul, defeat all waves of ancient zombies and ancient vampires in under 1 minute. Cyborg, you must dodge all the bombs for 45 seconds. If someone dies or fails the trial, you have to start over again. Keep that in mind. Once you all pass trials, the interesting part starts, the death match between all of you. The last man standing will have the forced version of the race. When you kill all of them, follow the glowing thing to the clock where you can obtain the last version of your race. All V4 races have an awaken ability now, which maxes all stats and increases speed, health and stamina regeneration by 10%. Now we can upgrade your V4 race by putting more gears to the clock and unlocking or upgrading new abilities. All you have to do is go to the Temple of Time, speak to the orb and start your training. So to be clear, when you've awakened your race for the first time, you have 4 stages to go. Each stage requires training. The first training is 3 minutes in awakened stance and pays 1k fragments. After that you can do the trial again and obtain another gear to unlock the new ability. Get back to the orb again and start another training. In this stage you have to be 5 minutes in awakened stance and pay 1.5 thousand fragments, and you can complete the trial again. The next stage requires even 3 trainings. The first one is 4 minutes and 2000 fragments, the next one is 5 minutes and 2250 fragments, and the last one is 10 minutes and 2500 fragments to pay, and only then you can do the trial. And the last stage, to fully awaken your race, requires 5 trainings: 8 minutes 3000 fragments, 9 minutes 3250 fragments, 10 minutes 3500 fragments, 11 minutes 3750 fragments, and 12 minutes and 4000 fragments to pay. So as you can see, you have to have a lot of fragments, 26,750 to be exact, in order to max your race. So what's the first version unlocks to us? Human, Psycho. Last step has 3 charges. bursts, which makes you faster and invisible. Limit Break, you have a rage meter, which increases your damage. Shark, Leviathan's armor, gain a water shield that regenerates with damage. Whirlpool, debuffs enemies by slowing their speed. Rabbit, Whirlwind, leaves a tornado behind when dashing. Stun and cancel abilities. Lightning Cloak, dashes becomes much longer. Angel, Prince of the Skies, allowing you to glide or fly in the air. King's Rule, adds an aura, which slows, drains energy, blocks vision and damages enemies. Ghoul, the main expansion, adds an aura with blindness, slowness and decreasing health regen of an enemy. Blood Siphon, all attacks gain life leech. Cyborg, energy control, create orbs that damage enemies. Unlock super jump. Aftershock, debuffs an enemy, disabling his instinct for a while. I hope now you have the full picture of every race in Blox Fruits, but we forgot about the new race, which is completely different, the Draco Race. So let's obtain it. I've already given you a complete guide on how to get the Draco Race. Watch it if you need a more detailed guide, but now I will explain it shortly. So first up, get the Dragon Brace fighting style and mastery to 400. You'll buy it in a secrecy from Sebi for 1500 fragments. Next, get the Fire Essence in a third sea. Go to the Haunted Castle, farm bones from NPCs there, and exchange them at the graveyard from that NPC. The essence drops randomly, so we'll spend some time on it. If you got it, head to the Dragon Dojo on the Hydra Island and find their Uzo. Prepare 3 million and 5k fragments and you can buy the Dragon Talent. Next, mastery to 500. After that, you'll have access to the Dragon Dojo. Go there and complete all dojo quests from that NPC until you get a black belt. You can do only 3 quests per 12 hours, and here's what you should do to get all belts. White belt, defeat 1 NPC within 100 levels of your own. Yellow belt, defeat 5 sea entities, sharks for example. Orange, successfully trade with another player. Green belt, travel to sea danger level 4 to 6 and stay for 3 to 5 minutes. Blue belt, pick up a fruit dropped by another player and return it. Purple belt, kill 3 elite pirates. Red belt, defeat the Terror Shark or Rumbling Waters Sea event. And Black belt, complete the Prehistoric Island event and collect 3 dinosaur bones. To spawn the Prehistoric Island, you need to have a volcanic magnet or a friend with it. You can craft it here. Blazes are also here, and scrap metal from forest pirates near the mansion on Toral Island. I remind you to watch my guide about Draco for more detailed info. Once you've got the black belt, you can start to get the Draco Race. Go to the Dragon Wizard and get an ability to collect eggs from prey islands. Next, sail over there again, complete the event and get an egg. Bring it to the wizard again and boom, you just got a Draco Race. The first version grants a 5% health boost, damage reduction and extra melee damage. Let's get the second version then. Talk to the wizard again and bring him 5 fire flowers. They drop near the NPC you've been killed by. It's better to farm it from forest pirates because you also farm scrap metal. The flower drop has a 5-minute cooldown, so server hop every time you've got a flower. Once you've got 5 flowers, bring them back to the wizard, pay 1 million and you'll get the second version. Now we can fly by holding the jump button. Explosive flash steps, speed boost and dash boost are also available. Let's try to get the third version now. To do it, speak to the wizard again. It's a super easy quest. All you have to do is kill a terror shark, then return to him and pay 3 million. That's all. Now you have the Primordial Rain ability. It grants 15% buffs to damage and movement speed for you and your teammates. Nearby enemies' speed is debuffed by 15% and their skills cancel with timing. The ability lasts 10 seconds with a 30 seconds cooldown, making it the longest V3 duration. Finally, the last version. To get it, head to the craft NPC and craft the Dragon Storm and Dragon Heart. Master all of them to 500. God be with you if you still survive that part. Okay, now sit. You're not ready for that. You will not do that by yourself, so go to our Discord, to the Fast Help channel, be in the game helper role and ask people to help. You need 4 more players to do that. Hopefully it's a famous thing to do now, so you'll find them fast. Alright, first you need a Beast Hunter ship. Next, bribe the spy on top of the ticket sticky tower and sail to the 6th level to spawn a Leviathan. To do that, you need a team with 5 players. Defeat the Leviathan, harpoon its heart with your ship, and bring it to the Hydra Island, to the waterfall area, where Yama Sword hides. Once you've frozen the island, head to the Dragon Dojo, speak with the wizard again, light up torches near Uzod, and go inside. If you did it, then you can relax now. All you have to do is just complete the trial. So speak to the thing inside the vault you fall into and find the prehistoric island again. Once you've completed the event there, head to the right side to the secret entrance. You will see a crack there. Go inside and you can start the trial. Make it fast because only one player can start the trial. Once you're inside, start the trial. It's simple, just bring all 3 landers on the top one by one. Use a pilot helmet for speed and Draco flying ability. Every minute will be an eruption, so when the screen shakes, stop and don't move, and you will be alive. If you did it right, you can get the first version. Upgrading is the same as with previous races. Speak to the thing in the vault again, train and complete trials again. What will you get from that version? Chromatic Field allows you to apply explosive orbs with breaking instinct to the enemies in the area by hitting the orb 4 times. It increases nearby allies damage. Thorn Mail, reflecting damage up to 41% and increases defense of your teammates. That was hard. If you don't like this video, I'll fund you. Got it? So I've prepared the tier list of all races. Which one will be suitable? Best races: Mink, top tier speed boosts, making it the best for mobility, PvP and grinding. Draco, strong offensive power and mobility, great for aggressive playstyles. Cyborg, amazing energy regeneration and defense, making it tanky and powerful. Very strong but slightly situational. Human, lower ability cooldowns and damage buffs make it an excellent fighter. Angel, aerial mobility plus passive healing makes it strong in fights. Ghoul, lifesteal is useful in PvP but less impactful for grinding. Decent but outclassed by others. Shark, war-based mobility and defensive buffs are useful but not game-changing. Write down in the comments what your favorite race in Blox Fruits is.